it's the Cowboys Cast, baby! Let's go! Hey, it's going to be a great Sunday, man. I'm excited. Hey, it's rough being a Cowboys fan this time of year, but hey, it's all good, man. We got to take it all in stride, my people, all in stride. How is everybody doing this? I should say this afternoon, this Sunday. Hey, I'm excited. It's another week. It ain't over till it's over. Let's go, baby. Hey, make sure all y'all subscribe, like the channel. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you get all the notifications when we go live. Hey, we already got somebody in the building. It's Dwight Thrasher. Let's go. Hey, man, it's game day. We're going to see what these Cowboys got today, man. Y'all tell me in the comments, TikTok, Facebook, TikTok, you're live. Show me you're in here, man. Tell me what you think about the game. Hey, I'm excited. We're going to go over a couple of things as we always do, right? We got to take care of some business. But like I said before, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Every noon, this is the Cowboys Cast. I'm excited. A couple of things, man. All right, so we're going to go over some actives and inactives. We'll go over inactives, actually. So obviously everybody's understands the dynamic of the Dallas Cowboys that's going on, and we'll get into it. Inactives for the Atlanta Falcons today is running back Jace McClellan, inside linebacker J.D. Bertrand, inside linebacker Troy Anderson, defensive lineman Brandon Dorless, offensive lineman Javon Gwynn, offensive lineman Elijah Wilkinson, and tackle Brandon Parker. Those are the inactives for the Atlanta Falcons. For the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons, obviously, running back Ezekiel Elliott, which is very controversial right now. Controversial, I should say. Cornerback Deron Bland, cornerback Andrew Booth, defensive end KJ Henry, offensive tackle Matt Willisco, and quarterback Trey Lance obviously is our emergency quarterback number 3. All right, so those are the actives, inactives, and look, let's just. I know you guys need to put in the comments how you feel about this, because we're probably going to talk about it in the rest of the week. But look, listen, Ezekiel Elliott is inactive for this game. And there's been a lot of talk about it. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Dwight Thrasher says, I think Drake has a good game today, or Dak. He's going to need to pass for 300, I think, to get the W. Hey, I'm thinking the same thing, man. I think Dak's going to have to throw for a lot of yards to win this game. It's probably going to be a shootout of that Tampa Atlanta's game. I think it was on a Thursday night or Monday night. I couldn't remember. But, yeah, man, it's going to be that kind of game. So look, keys to the Cowboys victory. Look, at the end of the day, and I said it last week, I think these Cowboys just, with the amount of stars they have out right now, they have to play consistent football. Everything has to be perfect. Everybody has to do their job. And the name of the game is consistency. If you don't have that in this game, these Cowboys will not win this game. All right. This is a beatable team. I mean, any team's beatable, but this one's beatable. But if you were to ask me, how do you feel about the matchup? I don't feel good about this matchup, to be honest. Aaron Scott 499 on TikTok says, do the job and stop playing soft. Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to, Aaron. Pretty much. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's just keep it simple, man. Don't do nothing extra. Don't try to be a hero. Just do your job, man, your responsibilities, and I think they should be fine. Oscar Zuniga says, play strong and aggressive. Hey, you guys all think alike, man. I mean, that's what it comes down to, Oscar, for sure, 100%, man. But listen, on paper, if you look at it, if you look at their depth chart compared to our offense, you're looking at Judon, you're looking at Justin Simmons, you're looking at who's that guy's name? Jesse Bates. Are the cornerback they got. It's just, if you look at the matchup, we should not win this game because their defense is really good. Craig says leaving Zeke in Dallas was a bad move. Hey, man, I don't know. I think there's a lot more to it than people think. There's a lot going on, and I'll give a little tidbit on it that what I think and what I've seen. I'll just get away from the quick 3 and outs. Yeah, that's the problem, man. They go quick 3 and outs, and that defense stays on the field too long. Craig says Zeke was running very well last week. Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all a tidbit on that. If y'all don't follow Let's Talk Cowboys, he's a very good he's a podcaster for the Cowboys, talks about the Cowboys, talks about intricate details about it, but it's called Let's Talk Cowboys. He's really good at it. He does a lot of research, a lot of investigation. But this is the thing, right? So I believe, and I thought this before I saw Let's Talk Cowboys. He just kind of concrete the idea into my head, right? Craig says this game is going to be on Dak and his passing game. Yeah, it is. But going back to the Zeke thing, guys, I think there's a lot of internal things going on with the Dallas Cowboys because I just thought this year has been kind of weird the way they're doing things with the running backs and the way they've handled that situation. And then when I saw this podcaster, Let's Talk Cowboys, man, it just concreted the whole thing in my head. And I said, you know what? I think I was right, man. If somebody else is saying the same thing, I'm pretty sure it's got to be true, right? Craig says we have so many injuries, just don't see us winning. Yeah, I don't see us winning either, but it is a beatable team. But check this out, guys. I think there's a lot going on in that building, right? I think a lot more. I think we need more time than the next 30 minutes we got before kickoff. But I will leave you with this. I believe there's a war going on between the buildings of the Dallas Cowboys. I truly believe that. I think that Mike McCarthy is not being able to coach this team the way he wants. I believe that Jerry Jones has his finger in everything like he always does, but he thinks he's the coach and he thinks he knows who should start and who should not, and who should play and who should not. I think that's what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys right now. And there's a lot of it going on, and we'll get into the tidbits of it, but later on this week and talk about it, so you guys can have your comments about it. But there's a lot going on in this building that is not good. With Ezekiel Elliott starting, and then Rico Dotto getting sick, which he technically probably wasn't sick, and now with Zeke missing meetings and being late. I don't think that's the case. I think the case is that Zeke was not going to start. I think he let his frustrations out. I always thought that Mike McCarthy wanted Rico Dotto, and this coaching staff thinks he's got that wiggle room. He's got that quickness. He's got that burst. And that's why Ezekiel Elliott's not starting. And I believe Mike McCarthy wanted Zeke out weeks ago, and he wanted Rico Dotto and Dalvin Cook, and Jerry Jones was not going to have it. And I think that they're clashing right now about that. And that's why you see Zeke. I think this whole makeup, late to meetings and all that is a cover up. I just don't think he thinks Zeke has that step like he used to, in my opinion. Craig says, really not good. We need a lot of changes. Yep. Dom says, Cowboys. Let's see. We got some more comments. Papa Bear says, Puro Cowboys, baby. Let's go, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. We got Craig says, would take Zeke over Cook. Hey, man, we'll see. Oscar says they should have kept Pollard. Yeah, they should have, but I think that would have cost us too much money. I don't think they had the money to do that. But look, I think that's what happened. I don't want to get all into it right before kickoff, but we're going to have a show this week to talk about all the intricacies in it, and hopefully we can get Let's Talk Cowboys onto the show and talk more about it. Floyd from TikTok says Leah and Prescott both are playing Pee-wee football. We need to can them all cost. I don't know about that. Elliott maybe, but Craig says the running back room is just horrible. Yeah, it is. Dwight Thrasher says Jerry's loyal to some players, can't be loyal to the team and individual players as well. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, Dwight. I think that's what's been happening for a long time, and these players are getting away with a lot of things. So that's the issue. Hey, make sure you all like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate it, you guys. We read all the comments. If you put a comment, we're going to read it. Floyd, we wouldn't done better with Johnny Manziel at this point. I don't know about that. It probably would have been even worse. Oscar 418 says it's simple, my man. What you see on the field is Jerry's and Steven's work, period. That is true, man, 100%. MWG family says nope, should have gotten Hunt before KC got him back. He was just sitting on the couch. Yeah, you're right, man. I don't understand that part, man. You're right, 100%. Floyd says, do you think we should have picked up Tannehill? Nah, I don't think so. I think the reason we got Trey Lance is just in case Dak gets hurt. And I think Trey Lance starts over Cooper Rush, in my opinion. And that's not saying a bad thing on Cooper Rush, but I would rather take my chances with Trey Lance. And then if Trey Lance gets hurt, then you go back to Cooper Rush. Craig says Jerry needs to step back and let the coaches coach. I don't think that's going to happen, man, guys. I think this has how a lot there. Like I said, I don't have enough time to explain it, but I think there's a lot more going into this than people understand. And we're going to get to it this week. We're going to do live on it because it's very important to everybody knows what is going on and what we think is. Floyd says Prescott hasn't been the same since he broke his leg, which is understandable. I mean, he had a pretty good year last year. Let's not forget that. Tarian Drake says we should have gotten Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people think that. Craig says, is Diggs playing today? As of right now, from what I heard on X, supposedly Diggs is working out that ankle or the calf right now on the field or earlier. So there hasn't been a decision that I've seen yet. And Jeff Floyd, he had an MVP. Yeah, he did. Floyd, but have you ever noticed when Prescott looks depressed, the team looks depressed? That is true. Oscar says, love the cast. No, appreciate it, bro. Round of applause for that. We appreciate it, man. Hey, we read all your comments, man. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of comments coming in. No, we appreciate you guys. So let's get into it. Look, the Atlanta Falcons give up a lot of points, a lot of yards, right? I think the keys to this game, like I keep saying, is consistent football, right? I think the Dallas Cowboys need to have consistent football. Don't get out of your element. Play your responsibilities and just play football, man. Don't do too much more than you should. DA says, longtime Cowboy fan. That Prescott is one of the worst quarterbacks we've had. I don't know about that, man. We've had worse. Trust me. And then Craig says we need to tackle better. We do need to tackle better. I think it just comes down to the fundamentals. And that's what I say when I mean consistency, man. We have to have more consistency from these players. I hope Overshown plays really big in this game. I hope he has a fumble recovery, an interception, 8 tackles, maybe 1 sack. I think he should have a big game. D says, come on now. We can go step by step. That man freezes. I know, but you said the worst quarterback. Somebody said that's not the worst quarterback we've ever had, man. Give me some context because I can throw some context on some of the worst quarterbacks we've had. Floyd says we need to find another Troy Aikman. We sure do. Craig says we definitely could use some turnovers for sure. Cooper Rush has a better record. He hasn't played a full season though. Tariq Drake says Dakota is not accurate. He's thrown more interceptions than anything. 250 should have gone somewhere. Yeah, Quincy Carter. Yeah, Quincy Carter was bad. He was not that good. But anyways, Craig says Dak's not the problem. I think Dak is part of the problem. He's not the full problem, but he's part of the problem. Let's keep it real. Floyd says could be worse. We could have Deshaun Watson. Yeah, we could have Deshaun Watson. That was bad. Look, offensively, we got to run the ball. I know everybody hears that, but we have to stay with it. We can't get away from it. I think Mike McCarthy is getting away from this run game too early. Regardless of what happens, you got to run the ball. This helps Dak tremendously, right? If y'all said it probably changed already, but I believe Dak is like 2 and 16 or 17. I can't remember when he throws less than 35 passes. He's like 26 and 28 or something like that when he throws over 35 passes. So that should tell you something. It's a DA says the owner is the main problem, and then you go to coach, and then you got the quarterback. Yeah, it's a domino effect, man. That's what it is. Floyd says, don't get me wrong, ride or die Cowboys. Oh yeah, for sure. Craig, it's tough. to play with no running game. It is tough, man, to play with no running game. It really is, man. That's what makes it hard. So anyways, going back to the defense, right? The defense, obviously, we don't know if Diggs is going to play. Let's see. Let's see if I hear anything on any of these platforms, but I don't see anything about Diggs right now. Let's see. I don't see anything, guys, on X at all about. I usually watch Patrick No C Walker. You will see the real Dak if we can run the ball. Yeah, for sure. The problem is Prescott don't run even with open lanes and no reset. Yeah, Floyd, you're right. I don't know why he does that. Craig says I just saw Diggs is out. Yep, Diggs is out. Aurora says, "Are you showing the game?" No, I'm not. Sorry. D says Cowboys fan since Rodgers and Tony Dorsett days. All right, so yeah, I just saw it right now as well. Diggs is out. That's crazy, man. That's a huge blow to this team. So we will see, man. No, hold on. You said, where did you see that Diggs is out? I saw one that says Diggs is out and the other one says it's in. So as of right now, I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I don't know, guys. I think he might. Let's see. Yeah, he's playing. I think Diggs is playing. Kendrick Rogers. Okay, here we go. Cowboys fan. Okay, that's a huge loss. No, they shouldn't kept my Kendrick Rogers. He's a baller. Pitts should have a huge game. He should. They just said Diggs is playing. Yeah, he's playing. Kendrick Rogers is my neighbor, and they cut him last year. Oh wow. Yeah, they're saying Diggs is playing. So somebody said he wasn't on here. I don't know who it was. I just passed it. But it looks like he is playing. But that's that. All right. It says TG Bueno says go Falcons, we winning. More than likely. We don't know what team's gonna show up, man. So you might be right. All right, team. Hey, chat. Let's do this. Give me y'all's final score and give me any bold predictions you think's gonna happen. Final score and bold predictions. Is somebody gonna have 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 20 tackles, whatever it is? What you guys got? What do y'all think? Are the Cowboys gonna win? SCG says, okay, what's showing up the Falcons? No, we'll see. I'm talking about the Cowboys. What team's gonna show up? A good team or a bad team? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all tell me what y'all's predictions are, man. SCG says Falcons 32-17. Ooh, that bad? Your defense is that good? It's gonna hold the Cowboys offense to 17 points? Y'all been giving up a lot of points, man, lately. Okay. I want to say that's what, 49. I think the over and under is 52. So you're about there. Ricky Verdugo says 30-24 Diggs will have a pick and Falcons will have a TD. Okay, 30-24. That's a good score. I think that's what it's going to be around about somewhere in the 30s, high 20s. I think that's where it's going to be. So I kind of agree with you, Ricky. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Ricky. SCG, not the defense. Second half defense been shutting people out though. I met Dalvin. Oh, that's cool, man. Appreciate it. I like that score, 30-24, man. Tell me what y'all think the score is going to be and who's winning. Crazy Army says, hopefully Cowboys can pick it off. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. We got to put pressure first. We have no press rush. I hope Rico Dotto has a huge game, and I hope he does, and I hope they stick to this run game. If it were me, man, I would go jumbo set and just run the ball down their throats. I mean, that's what I would do. Ricky Verdo, where is the compa at? Hey, man. Hey, he's at church right now. That's where he's at, brother. He's at church, man. So I'm going riding solo today. But I appreciate it, man. I'll let him know. Crazy Army, will you be showing the game? No, I won't, man. I won't. They'll kick me off. So SCG Cowboys ain't did nothing on defense to show me any different. No, you're right. Ricky says, yes, sir. I'll give a round of applause for that, for the praying hands, man. For sure. Hey, we're 11 minutes from kickoff, guys. Tell me what y'all your predictions are. And we'll go from there. But hey, man, I think with this Atlanta Falcons team, the Cowboys have a chance to win, but I don't feel good about it, man. I love the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I think the Cowboys lose this one, man. And I think they lose 34-28. And they have a last drive to win the game, and they don't make the last drive. So I think that's what happens. The Cowboys lose 34-28. Were you watching on my TV? Ricky Vertigo, I think Dallas has a great game though. So I got I forgot what it is. I got Angela. I forget what I have, but I watch it on this package I got, whatever it is I got, my wife got me. Inspector69 says, let's go Falcons. SCG says, y'all gonna score, but y'all need a run game. Y'all need one solid wide receiver. Go Falcons, Inspector. Hey, we'll see, man. I think the Cowboys do fall 34-28 against the Falcons in Atlanta. And if they lose this game, I believe you can start hearing the chirping. It's already been happening, but it's going to get worse. And you can start hearing the rumors of Mike McCarthy getting fired, man. That's what's going to happen. David Too Freshy, Inspector says, rise up Falcons. David Too Fresh says, going to show the game. No, I'm not, man. No, they'll kick us off if I show the game. SCG says, y'all defense ain't healthy. It's not, man. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, 34-28, I believe we take a loss to the Falcons. On paper, they should win. They have a really good defense compared to offense all over the board. I just don't think we have, unless the Cowboys run the ball down their throat, I think this is going to be an easy win for them. We'll see. Hopefully it's not done early. Hopefully it's a late game to decide the game, I should say. But we'll see, man. Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on. Hey, man, if you haven't gone on to YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like us, hit that bell notification. So when we go live, you get the notification. We appreciate you guys. Hey, as always, baby, this is the Cowboys Cast. This is where if you have a comment, we're going to read it. At least I'm going to try to read all the comments. Hey, Cowboys fans, let's go. Hey, I hope I'm wrong. I hope these Cowboys pull it off. But hey, here we keep it real. Nolly Central says, what's up, my brother? Hey, nothing much, man. I said 34-28, Cowboys lose. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see. We keep it real here, man. We ain't delusional. SCG says Dak gonna be throwing the heck out of the ball. Might at least one interception with no sacks. Yeah, he's gonna throw the ball a lot around the yard for sure. Hey, we love you guys. Stay blessed. TikTok. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. TikTok, I'm gonna let you go first. Hey, TikTok, keep it real. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being on the live. Benjamin Rodriguez says, I'm hoping and praying for a victory. Hey, I'm with you, brother. Hey, TikTok, keep it real. We'll see you. Hey, YouTube, we love you. Keep it real. Hey, go Cowboys.